Yes, of course, welcome back. This is the Touchline show live on Y254 TV. Na tumeingia to one of the interesting part ya hii show na ni the Fanzone. Of course, mjengoni ni naye Agula Wendy. For a while amepotea but amerudi tena.
It's just one week I'm back.
Osano Frederick tulikuwa naye hapa last week, amekaribia tena.
Yeah.
Of course, we were with Barry kwa the sports pages.
Thank you.
Na straight to the point.
Yes.
We saw England, the women's side, securing their second Euro win in a row.
Yes,
you know, the second win in the row. What's your thought on that game?
Thank you. So the FA, I thought, made a good decision not only to hire Sabrina Wigman, the Swedish lady, but also to extend her contract. So I think England are among the few women teams who have back-to-back wins in the Europe Championships. The last time they beat Germany, this other time they beat Spain, who are world champions. I thought it was a very good game, tactical, highly tactical. Spain had it in the first half, and went ahead with that beautiful header. And then, of course, later, after the second half, high impact and high energy from England. They got the equalizer, and then we know what happens with penalties, because penalties is nobody's game. But yeah, regardless, I thought that was a very good final. Spain might be licking their wounds, but such is life. England, I think, are now proving to the world that they are one of the best. Now they need to duplicate that to the world stage. In Europe, they now look like the dominant force, overtaking guys, the likes of France, the likes of Germany, and now the world champion Spain. So it was a very good, I watched the game, I enjoyed it thoroughly. I thought it would end actually in Spain's favor, to be honest. Why? Because tactically and technically they look better, even when I watched the preceding matches, and also the World Cup. But England are hardened. Sabrina's brought some energy and motivation to the team, so congratulations to them.
Agola, we saw Arsenal players,
the like of Russo, and I'm proud of her actually.
Kuisaidia Uingereza kutoa kombe la pili. And as a lady, unaangalia the English side wanafanya vizuri kule kimataifa. Unadhani kwamba ni kipi ambacho labda kiliwawezesha wao kutoa kushinda kombe hilo?
If you look at the English, the Women Premier League, they're so better as compared to other countries. I actually don't know more about Spain and their leagues, the women league, sorry. But on the Premier League women, the likes of Lauren James, that girl anacheza, you enjoy her playing. I can even watch their game than watch Manchester United. Sorry. And the likes of Russo. I think this was her year. Imagine winning Champions League, and now she has won the Euro.
Do you think she'll win the Ballon d'Or?
Yeah, she can.
She can, yes. Russo, I'm sure.
I think she can.
Okay. Osano, what are your thoughts on England beating Spain? You know, Spain are the defending world champion, and they of course walishindanga wakati walipatana 2023 kwa final ya World Cup, and Spain ikashinda. This time round Uingereza imerudisha mkono. Maoni yako ni yapi?
Maoni yangu, I think Barry amesema everything. Amesema England have been solid. Ukiangalia wameweza ku successfully defended that title, that Euro women's title. And I think hadi ukiangalia squad and also the coach herself, ndio hapo ameisaidia sana England kuweza ku defend that title against Spain, even though Spain were the world champions.
Yes.
Even if you remember the World Cup final, they played against England, right? It was a tough game, we can't lie. And we couldn't expect Spain to maintain. Wale pia walienda kufanya research yao wakasema mlitupiga once hautarudia. But I was waiting for Spain, though I love the England part of it. I love the England players.
Barry, of course, when you look at the Euros this time round, there were allegations that certain players from the English side were racially abused, you know. And when we talk of racism maybe as a thing in general, football stands together and they say there is no room for racism. But we did see that, in the English media, they were discussing about racism because a player, I don't know if kama ni among this player for Arsenal, mwenye anachezea Uingereza, she was racially abused after England dramatically secured their spot in the semi-final.
Yes, I think this is something the world should speak loudly against. FA gave a statement, her club gave a statement, UEFA gave a statement. But I don't think statements are enough.
Yes.
It's time now, the culprits are smoked out, and you are, for example, if you're in the stadium, you're smoked out and never attend any match. Because we can't keep on saying the same thing every other time. It makes no sense. But that said, I hope the players that are usually affected with this racial chants and whatever, they get what we call mental help. And I hope teams have invested in, clubs I know have, teams, like national teams have invested in maybe mental coaches who can help them through these phases, because it's not acceptable in the 21st century. We are still talking about racism. It doesn't look right at all.
Yes. Away from that, we've seen a couple of... Yes.
Before we go away from that,
yes,
there's this England goalkeeper, Hannah. She's also the Chelsea goalkeeper.
Yes.
She's so perfect. I mean, we need to give her flowers. So, leo ukienda pale nyumbani, just know Hannah is the Chelsea goalkeeper, and she's also she's the goat.
Okay. Yeah. Away from that, tumeshuhudia a couple of friendly matches.
Yes.
Arsenal played against Tottenham. Victor Gyökeres for the very first time alipatiwa nafasi ya kucheza, and players mashabiki actually, Manchester United, Chelsea and the rest wanasema kwamba huenda Victor Gyökeres hatafanikiwa akiwa Arsenal.
Au ni haters, the mashabiki haters that Manchester United nikianza na wao wanasema ati
hapa atajibu because
nobody is not that much hater. Kuna wengine nawajua, the likes of Mark Haemba. These guys, they expect Gyökeres to
kuingia na kufunga bao
13 minutes na kufunga bao. He is from another league, hajacheza EPL for a while now. So amerudi anajaribu ku adapt, give him time, just like Erling Haaland, as you were saying before, that Erling hakuingia hivi na kaanza kuscore. So season ikianza, this was just a pre-season. Season ikianza, I can assure you, you're going to see wonders.
So, do you think Victor Gyökeres ata-perform akiwa Arsenal?
I think she's right vile amesema, because when you look at even Erling Haaland vile aliingia, haku make that impact directly like during the first matches, or I think so. And then hadi ukiangalia that friendly, alicheza only 13 minutes. So hapo hivyo you cannot judge him na hiyo 13 minutes only. Let us wait, and I think at Arsenal, I think kuna good squad hapo hivyo, and he'll make the impact yenye wanataka. Naona huyu jamaa ata destroy defenders, destroy defenders vibaya sana.
Ma haters wakai kando, give us time.
Barry, unaangalia Manchester United, you've secured signing ya Matthias Cunha, vile vile pia Mbeumo from Brentford. At the moment you are kinda in some negotiations with Benjamin Sesko of RB Leipzig,
and Martinez as well.
If the deal materializes, do you think it will be something good for Manchester United to have a striker at the moment?
Yes, I still think we need a centre forward to help Højlund and Zaxi. These two guys have not exactly been impactful. I feel they still have hangovers of the leagues they came from. EPL is very the toughest and most competitive league in the world, leave alone Europe. So, and the spotlight from the media is always going to be on you. So, and I had interviewed Zaxi the other day, say for him he doesn't see anything like competition. He's welcoming it, which is good. We want that kind of mentality, but I think we need a number 9 who can put 20 or 25 goals in the back of the net of the opponent. We need a keeper. I still insist. We cannot.
But I saw Andre Onana is training very hard to be available against us.
If I tell you, we need a keeper, I mean we need a keeper, because Onana, what's his name, Hudson, and the Turkish guy, not yet that caliber of EPL, maybe FA Cup and the rest. We need a keeper who keeps Onana improved, so that Onana doesn't sleep. And I still think we should chase Emi. We still need a number 6 to help Casemiro, because Casemiro is aging. For me, if we have 3 signings, a keeper, a number 6, a number 9, we are good. And unfortunately, sorry, before Wendy comes in, Ineos doesn't really want to spend big.
Yeah.
But we need to find a way of telling them to get to spend the money.
The way Liverpool are doing.
Yeah, because the problem, other clubs are not also willing to give you their key players on loan.
Yeah.
If you're not giving the money, like some people are deciding, thinking Isaac can go on loan, it can't happen. So we have to tell Ineos chairman, please give us the money.
Yes.
And then wait
Let's
for the
go and sign these players.
Yes.
He's just talking about the goalkeeper. My question is, yes, you fans want a goalkeeper.
What about the defense?
What about the team, the coach and the management in general? Do you guys want do they want a goalkeeper?
Yes. I mean,
a good question.
It's common sense that we leaked many goals.
Yeah.
It's common sense. Don't you
But,
think
but,
we need
but
somebody
when
to
you look at Andre Onana akiwa Inter Milan,
he was a very good goalkeeper.
Was a good goalkeeper.
Something has happened to his confidence, and the only way to get his confidence back is if he sees another person coming and threaten to take his number.
Oh.
Yes, Osano, what happens to players when they join Manchester United? Because you look at Zirkzee when he was playing at Atalanta akiwa Serie A, the likes of Oiland, Andre Onana, they were performing well. But now when they come to Manchester United, performance here in a reduce. What happens?
I don't know what really happens, because when you look at you have said you've talked of Andre Onana, Zirkzee, and Hojlund. They came and they didn't give that performance we were waiting, or the impact. So I think it's not about the team. I think the problem might be in the management or something like that. Yeah.
But the management does not manage how you play on the field.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or maybe the coaches, maybe we need the right coach. And we said that, I think we've been saying before this season starts.
Yeah.
The coach needs his own players, yeah? He's brought
and that is what Amorim is doing.
These players are not for Amorim. Mbumo, he brought him. He brought Cunha.
Yes.
If he brings another keeper and defender, we will judge him based on this year's performance. Of course. I think it's a bit harsh to judge him from the last.
Yeah.
He took over from
Ten Hag.
Now, this year,
yes,
I think, in my view, we are still a good contender for top 6. In fact, I suspect we'll finish ahead of Spurs.
But I guess when you look at Spurs, when you look at Spurs, what they've done in the market so far, they've brought in this player, Mohamed Kudus. Currently, they are pursuing a deal for João Palhinha from Bayern Munich, and if the deal comes at a success, I think there will be a competitive side come next season. Yes, Thomas Frank from Brentford. So I think Manchester United at the moment, vile umesema, you need to buy.
We need to buy 2-3 guys, but in all honesty, whether we are bad or good, we cannot be below top 6. Is unacceptable.
Okay. Tumeongelelea Manchester United, Arsenal,
now
Liverpool, I mean, they are doing something great for market. At the moment, they are almost signing Alexander Isak.
Yeah.
They've secured Ekitike from Freiburg from Germany. And they've already Florian Wirtz from Bayer Leverkusen. They've secured Jeremy Frimpong from Bayer Leverkusen. At the moment, also, you look at them, hawajaachilia wachezaji except Luis Diaz mwenye ameenda Bayern Munich. Where do you see them finishing next season?
Don't forget about
Trent.
Next season unaona Liverpool ikiwaje?
Unajua kuna possibility wakinunua hao wachezaji wazuri na wafit in kwa club, they will win trophies and whatever. Lakini wanaweza kuja wakae wengi wakwe too much cook, spoils the exactly. The same thing that happened to PSG.
Are you speaking as an Arsenal fan?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm Arsenal Ghana forever.
Now speak kama shabiki mpira.
Okay. By the current signings they've made, they're actually going to be a good team. I can't lie. Lakini pia lazima tu tukuwe na negativity kidogo. This too much
signing
perfect people can ruin the team.
I mean, where is the financial fair play at the moment? You look at what Liverpool is doing and what Chelsea did and what Manchester City did. People are talking about Manchester City signing players, Chelsea signing, but they're not talking when it comes to Liverpool.
Don't talk about Chelsea. Chelsea are always signing.
So that is why I'm asking, where is the financial fair play? Because you look at Liverpool, they are almost spending £300 million.
But don't forget, they never signed during the...
And then now also, they will all have to sell. For you to get Isak, you need to sell like 3 guys to get 150. You're not just going to get money from your bank because you have it. That's not how it works in Europe. So they're also being looked at, and they have to be very careful. So in my view, to answer your question, Liverpool, in my view, are still high contenders to defend that title. The biggest challenge where I see is the central defense. The VVD is getting aged and slow.
Yeah.
Konate sometimes wakes up in a bad way. So, who is they tried, what's his name? Gravenberch to go deep. Yeah. And then Gomez sometimes is injured, sometimes is not fit. Yeah. My concern with Liverpool is the central defense. Every team has a weakness. In my view, Liverpool's weakness is that center.
Okay. Osano.
Yes.
Manchester City. Mulipigwa na Al Hilal kwa FIFA Club World Cup. At the moment, the team is supposed to resume their training next week. So when you look at the market, what the other teams have done, are you contented with what Pep Guardiola is going to work with come next season?
I think we have done a lot of signing. Yeah. We have brought in some new fresh players into the squad, and I think that one will help in building that confidence that we lost last season. That led us to kind of trophyless for the very first time in the longest. And I think hapo kwa Club World Cup I think something just happened na tukachujwa hivyo, but let us
watching that game and the fan of Al Hilal did a weird celebration.
Yes. Tumemaliza.
Yeah. So but let us wait for next season. I think Manchester City will be back next season because they're signing
which side of Manchester, because
be when specific, you say
Manchester
United
Manchester City. Manchester City is the great. No, yes. So I think the signing ambayo imefanywa italeta that impact, and Pep Guardiola is always a mastermind. Ukiangalia players ambao wanawasign huwa anakawia sana ndio uone wana flop ama nini, so I think hapo hivyo naona iko sawa. The signing, mimi personally I'm contented.
Of course, mambo ni mengi yanafanyika when it comes to signing players at the moment. I remember the window is set to be closed next month, and tumebakisha wiki mbili ligi ianze. Na unaangalia Manchester United, Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool wamejipanga vizuri na mambo yako sawa. Sekunde mbili tukimalizia, your thoughts on Chane? Which team do you think will win the tournament, and where do you see Harambee Stars itafika wapi? Tukisonga tuanze na Wendy.
Mzalendo mimi Mkenya. I'll start with the Harambee Stars, hata wakianguka wapi, wakisimama wapi, but just in case they flop, mambo yao iende vibaya, I'll still remain with any East African team that will proceed.
That is Uganda and Tanzania.
Yeah.
Osano?
I think Harambee Stars tuko kwa group ingine hapo moja hatari sana, kwa sababu ukiangalia tuko na Morocco hapo, then the 2 times champion hao ni DR Congo. And then but tukimanage kupita hapo group stage, I think itakuwa poa sana. But maybe tukitolewa mapema hapo, mimi I will stand with Morocco to lift this chance.
Barry,
like my friend Osano is saying, we're in the group of death, and maybe a privilege is that we are hosting. In my view, we are hosting one of the people we are hosting will emerge the title winner. So it's an honor just to host them.
To host the winner.
You know, tuko na Morocco
Zambia
in the group.
DRC.
In the group,
Morocco, they are aiming to become the first team in Africa to be successful in this tournament, because already wameshashinda mara mbili. And at the moment, Wendy, umesecure your ticket?
I was actually so unlucky to get the tomorrow's ticket. So hii game ya Kenya and Morocco, I will be the first one to buy a ticket to that game. Lazima niende.
Osano, utakuwa na watch from the sidelines ama utakuwa na tune in kwa KBC Channel 1?
I think hapo hii game ya kwanza itatupita wengi because tickets zilisha mbio sana. But that one ya Morocco, I think I will be in the sidelines. But ya kesho, I think hapo mafans wacha tutakuwa pamoja.
Lakini tusisahau Chani kwa KBC. We will watch it from here.
Yes. Bari, uta watch game gani?
Game ya Morocco, like Wendy, I'll be in the stands. But this one I also missed, sadly. I missed the DRC ticket.
Yes.
And interestingly, even the Thursday match is sold out, and the match that doesn't concern Kenya, which is Zambia versus Morocco, has sold out, which means Kenyans were yearning for football, and it's here.
Yes.
So I'll be there for Morocco. Hopefully I'll book my ticket early.
Yes, mambo mazuri tena sana. I think washapeana their take on what they intend to kuhappen hapo kwa CHAN 2024 tournament ambayo ingefaa kukuwa hosted last year but imeletwa mbele. Na mapema nilikwambia kwamba I'll be sampling your feedbacks pale Facebook. Labda nisome tu comment moja nisikie mtu anasema vipi. Tom rafiki wa Chelsea anasema no chance even in winning the first game. Remember tulikuwa tumeuliza swali about CHAN, what are the chances of Harambee Stars advancing to the knockout stages? Na mmoja hapa anasema kwamba no chance. Afikiri kwamba Harambee Stars inaweza songa mbele. Unasema si mzalendo?
Si mzalendo bana.
Okay, mambo mazuri tena sana. I think kufikia hapo hatuna la ziada. Next weekend tutakuwa hapa, tutazungumzia mengi. Of course CHAN itakuwa imechezwa, tutakuwa na some couple of highlights kuangalia 1-2 tuone ni kipi ambacho kimefanyika. Kwa wale wote ambao wamefanikisha makala ya siku ya leo, nawashukuru tena sana. And of course nasikia madam producer complain hatujagusa Chelsea. I promise next week tutaangazia Chelsea. I've been your host Peter Areri. Thank you Wendy for coming. Osano, shukran sana. Barry, it's a pleasure always having you kwa set. Mambo mazuri tena sana. Kufikia hapo hatuna la ziada, endelea kutegea Y254. Inshallah.